Sometimes I do use ChatGPT, but mostly to summarize, because in science I have to read all of these papers and it's just a huge block of text that I do think it's really helpful for the AI to just be able to break that down and just take out the most important parts of what I'm reading. But generally I don't really use it beyond that.
I think the most that it's come up is lecturers and like course conveners being concerned that we would use it for like report writing and stuff. But in terms of using it for getting answers, it's not been very helpful because it's just, it doesn't give you neither the right answer or like anything different than we already know. Sometimes I'll try to use it to like ask it to like explain it to me another way. But since it doesn't have much, like it doesn't have a large sample, so it can't really do that. So I found that AI wasn't that helpful in my course because it seems to not give a different answer than what's already on a Google search return. And even when there is a Google search return, there aren't many. So if you're trying to find a different way of explaining things or like a different model, that just doesn't exist. Because what I'm studying now is very niche because I'm in my third, fourth year of electrical engineering. It's very specific to, like, for example, control systems or like power systems. It has all this jargon that not a lot of people really Google because they don't need to know these very like intricate parts of my degree.
My research probably is like technically a little bit of machine learning, but not quite AI level. So not so much in this particular course, but I have used it a little bit in like the workplace. So I've worked a couple of jobs, and I was doing one a couple of years back where I was at a like medical imaging specialist, and they were looking at how they could use like neural nets and some AI machine learning stuff to improve their diagnostic workflow. So I was working on that project, which was very interesting.
I think AI is a pretty good tool to use for creative writing, and also I used Quillbot and Grammarly sometimes to do a summary of my writing, which is sometimes it is too long and it needs to be contract. And I think AI is pretty great at doing that thing. But I believe that you have to start from yourself first, and then use AI as a tool to bring it up.
I do use AI sometimes. I use AI Plexity. It's a website. So I enter my research topic and it will jump out some relevant academic research paper, books, and journals. That's really useful to me. And also I use AI to fix my resume. It could tell me like which part I need to write more and which point is like highlighting. That's really helpful.